We are here to bring civilization, order, and progress to these lands, whether they desire it or not.
Nationalism, at its core, is a seductive song of unity. We are one people, one blood, one destiny. Yet, this very declaration, while seemingly benign, carries a dark undercurrent. By defining us, it inherently defines them, creating an other that is often excluded, diminished, and ultimately dehumanized. This isn't mere academic speculation. It's a grim pattern woven throughout history, where dehumanization has consistently paved the path to brutality and genocide, with nationalism acting as the insidious guide. Have we truly grappled with the question of what happened to the real Americans? Not the European settlers who arrived on these shores, but the indigenous peoples who had nurtured this land for millennia. Their erasure was not an unfortunate accident, but a deliberate act of violence and subjugation. The words of Theodore Roosevelt, a celebrated American president and thinker, offer a chilling glimpse into this mindset. In an 1886 speech, he infamously declared, "I don't go so far as to think that the only good Indians are the dead Indians. But I believe 9 out of every 10 are." This grotesque sentiment, openly justifying settler colonial violence against indigenous peoples, lays bare the genocidal implications of a worldview, where there is no room for the other, only conquest, silence, and graves. This pattern of intellectual justification for dehumanization isn't confined to American history. Even figures revered for their contributions to moral philosophy, like Immanuel Kant, reveal the deep-seated prejudices that can coexist with profound thought. In his observations on the feeling of the beautiful and sublime, Kant, while celebrated for his ethical frameworks, explicitly wrote, "The white race contains all talents and motives in itself. The Negroes of Africa have by nature no feeling that rises above the trifling." Such statements expose a disturbing intellectual lineage, where a perceived racial hierarchy, often championed by European thinkers, was used to rationalize the subjugation and brutalization of non-white populations. This historical record paints a stark picture. Nationalism, often championed by those in positions of power and privilege, has frequently been a white man's project to dehumanize and dominate. The narratives of one people, one blood became tools for conquest, ethnic cleansing, and the systematic destruction of cultures. The tragic irony is that while these historical architects of dehumanization may be long gone, the lessons they implicitly taught, the playbook of exclusion, othering, and the justification of violence, continue to resonate. We see echoes of this dangerous ideology in contemporary figures like Narendra Modi, whose brand of Hindu nationalism in India, with its exclusionary rhetoric and policies towards religious minorities, tragically mirrors the historical patterns of dehumanization that clear the path for widespread injustice. The past, in this chilling sense, is not just a lesson. It's a living, cautionary tale, demonstrating how the seductive call of nationalism can lead humanity down the darkest of paths.